Hi guys, so in this video I'll be trying out the vintage sewing kit that Diamond Press has just brought to HSN for the September 17th craft show. It is open because I did an unboxing of all the sewing related kits that they brought, and then I said I would do tutorials on them, you know, after that. So this is the one we'll be trying today. So they did say that I was free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So thank you for using those if you would like. Possibly embedded in the video. That's how HSN and YouTube have presented some of those. So it might be in here, maybe down here, or in the description box. So again, I went through and I had unboxed them, but you know, you get your standard items here, your 2 sticky sheets, instructions on how to use it with an applicator. You also get your marquee cutting folder that obviously goes in the marquee, but if you do not have a marquee, you can definitely run these thin metal dies through any other machine that cuts thin metal dies. So I did talk about everything in here, so I'll include that video in the description box because today we're just going to get right to it. So very much vintage sewing theme. It's not an embroidery type of kit. I know the other ones that I showed you were. So this one just has the vintage or the sewing theme. And that's what we're looking at. Cute little background, you know, strips here, and there are like slimline size, you can see really long borders there, super cute, and all the imagery there. So you have your acrylic stamps and your dies, and we're just gonna get right to it. So I will grab some paper and, you know, whatever I need, and I'll be right back. So I grabbed a few things. We're gonna make a mini slimline, excuse me. So I have some paper here, some stuff I'll stamp on, little beautiful piece of cardstock. I love the color of this, so I think it'll be really sweet with this look. So for a mini slimline, in my opinion, that is 6 by... a mini slimline, in my opinion, is 3.5 by 6. I like a slimline to be 8.5 by 3.5, so it's just a little shorter than your average slimline. And so you need a piece of paper that is 7 by 6. So this is A2 size paper. I'm going to go ahead and cut it 6 inches on this side here, 7 inches on the other. That means I'm just going to line up to 1.5 inches just to cut that off and not have to swing out this arm. And then score it at 3.5 inches, right? So 3.5. And then I'm going to top it with this pretty paper. So I just need a matte layer. I like 1/8 inch matte layers, but if you don't want to, you know, mess with that kind of tight sizing, you can change that up. You know, this is again 3.5 by 6, so whatever you want to do with that. I'm trying to think what I want to do because this is a straight line. This one's crooked, and oh, you know, I always forget I can line it up on any one of these other lines. So 5 7/8. Let's just make sure it's on a straight line there. And I'm eyeballing that because I like an 1/8 inch 5 7/8 by 3 3/8, and hopefully I have it. Yep. Okay. Let me put away some of these scraps and I'll be right back. This piece is just going to, you know, be my background, but I do want to take some of these guys and just, you know, put them on here. And honestly, you can take this whole strip. Sometimes I like to do fun things like just take this off, ink this up, and then bring my paper to it. Right? And just get that on there. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So, I'm just going to do all one color. Obviously, you can switch these out so they're all different colors. But why not? So I'm going to ink this up as best I can. And if it's kind of rough in the background, that's fine too. So let me think. If I have this, I'm probably putting that there. I'll just bring it here and lay that right on there carefully. And I'm just going to run my hand all over the back of this. And then I'll just clean off the stamps, just wipe them down. That's pretty good. And to be honest, if I hold it really tight there, I can see that what that looks like. It looks great. Alright, I'm just going to wipe this off and I'll be right back for that background piece. So I'm just going to glue this onto my project. And I did use VersaFine ink, which a lot of times needs a good heat setting or just needs a long time to dry. I always think it's funny because on the back it says fast drying, and I'm like, in what world? At least that's my experience with it. You guys can let me know what you think. But I'm going to put that on there. Okay, I'm being careful because again I used VersaFine ink. I'm just going to hold that down for a little bit and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my little card base, super cute. And I think I'm going to use the dress form here So I have this scrap paper right now. I don't think I'm going to do a lot of coloring, so this is just some regular heavyweight paper, but you definitely want to use alcohol ink marker paper, and actually I only grabbed one of the colors. I do also need to color this bottom part, but that's alright. So yeah, that should work. Okay. Just want to see if I have enough paper here for this, or the width of it. So we need to put that on there. And nice and straight. I mean, if it's like that, that's not going to work right. You want it nice and straight. There we go. Oh, sorry. And I will ink that up in some hybrid ink, water-based inks like the die press inks. Those will also work because we're using alcohol ink markers. Hybrid inks will work with alcohol ink markers and also water-based mediums. So there you go. Again, acrylic stamp, just some firm, even pressure. That looks great. People ask me all the time, what'd you do to condition your stamps, or did you do anything? What you just saw me do is what I did. So I've never had to really condition any stamps, whatever type they are. But yeah, I do get that question. Okay, we're gonna let that dry, especially if you're using alcohol ink markers. You can probably go right in with water-based things, but these guys, you definitely need that hybrid ink to dry. So I'm gonna give it, you know, a minute or so. It doesn't take very long. And we're going to color that in. In that time, I'll grab some ink for the bottom. I knew I was going to make this pink, just to make it a cute color. But I think I'll grab some brown or something for the stand part. Like I said, this is not really alcohol ink marker paper, so I'm going to be really fast and loose with this, because if you put too much, it'll just like not look great. So it'll start feathering and stuff like that. So I'm going to come in with a darker color. I'm just using chocolate medium and chocolate light. Just a little something like that. Just adding a little bit of a darker feel. And some of these. And then the light one. You do have more control with the bullet tip on paper like this, because I'm telling you, it does not accept the color in a nice way. But I am going to use this side just up until like right now. I'm going to switch out to the bullet nib side. There we go. So it's not that you can't use regular paper, you definitely can. You have to be careful with the amount of ink that you put down on it, okay? Because it will definitely just suck it up in a funny way. I'll put a little more here back into those areas that had kind of darkened earlier. Okay, just a little something. And then this guy, well, I'll probably grab like a yellow or black or something for this top part. I guess that top finial can also be brown, huh? Let's do that. Actually, let's do this whole top thing in brown. That way it looks like it came from the same thing. So that was the medium color, and this is the light color. Just give it a little color. Okay, and then with this one, I'm just going to use the dark pink. And just add a little color here and there. Now with the light one, just come on through and blend it all in. Again, not too much color. I'm not trying to have this feather and do anything funky. Okay. Cute. Alright. And let's see this guy. I think I'm going to make an aperture, because I can't really tell. You know, I can see this part, but if I'm a little bit higher or a little bit lower, I mean, that all makes a difference, right? On how well this is going to be cut. So let me grab a scrap of paper so we can make an aperture, and we'll cut that out. Fun with it. Let's do a purple drop shadow. This paper is kind of like a periwinkle color, and so it can be blue, it can be purple. Let's do a drop shadow of purple, and I think that'll be really fun. So I'm just going to take this a little bit. You're going to find a spot that you think can make a nice flap, and I don't know, maybe along here, and we'll see how well that does. There's a lot of curves to this one. Alright, and we can take our cutting folder, pop that guy in there, go ahead and roll that out, and then we'll use this to help us cut out our dress form. So I'm going to use this as a drop shadow, so I chose purple paper for a reason. I'm going to keep that. And then this guy, we're just going to flip it open just a little bit. Don't remove it. Make sure it gets right back into that same spot. And look how close that is. I love a very close cut line. I think it looks lovely. I'm looking at the very bottom here, and I think that's pretty good. So let's make sure this falls right back down into where it should be. Right? And then we can do a little extra tape. So for this one, I don't have a lot of edge. Put some on there, and I'll put some down here too. So down at the bottom here to hold it to the base paper. And again, when I roll this through, I will hold on to it just so it has even less shift. And what I mean by that is, like, I'll hold it pretty good. See, I'm holding it with my left hand up until it starts going. And this is the only thing, whenever I put it on the actual image, I want to be careful with that. Okay. Oh my goodness, that is very good. Much closer than if I had eyeballed it, right? Okay, so sometimes you'll get colors of the pieces of the other paper as it brushes in through both pieces. It just kind of pushes a little bit of that last paper in there. Okay, so we have this guy, and I'll probably just have a sentiment popped up, so I'm trying to see if I want this. I like the way it looks on this side, so I'm going to glue these two together. And all that is just putting some glue and then sticking it together, you know, just to the left, the bottom left, maybe a little bit up, to the right, whatever it is, wherever you want to put it. So it can be like right next to itself, right? Or a little bit up or down. That looks cute too. I think I'm just going to put it like right there. That looks good. Just the smallest amount. And I'm going to stick this down completely because I'm going to pop up my sentiment. So this is very pretty. So I kind of move from one thing to the other, so that way when I put it down, I'm just going to hold it down with my hand. And I'll hold both layers together, plus also putting it onto my card. So I'll be right back. Hey guys, that is so cute. I love it. I love the colors, all that. Okay, so what I wanted to do is stamp our sentiment, and I do want to use this die, but of course you could just stamp it right on there, you know, however, but we have this guy. It's a pretty good size, right? So, put that there. Actually, we'll put it over here. Here. And then, so thoughtful, so kind. That's cute. You keep me in stitch. I mean, there's so many cute things on here. I know I didn't go over them in this video because we already went over them in a previous video, but I'm in stitches over you. Something so special, just like you. You're so amazing. Let's do so thoughtful, so kind. Oh, okay. Okay, so we have that, and then this has little stitch lines, which is very cute. I think I'm just going to stamp that in purple since we have purple going on with this one. So we have that. Just going to ink it up right quick. Some dark purple. Nope. There's a little fabric on that one. Coming away. Hopefully that doesn't make a problem. Okay. And just making sure it's touching all the surfaces since I'm not using a stamp positioner. Very cute. Alright, I'm just going to eyeball this center nice and straight, tape it down, and just cut that down and run it through. So I will be right back. Let's see that. Oh, I love the stitching around that. It's so cute. What a fun die to have. Look really cute. And I can put that guy there. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have some dimensionals behind there, and I'm just going to pop this like right in here. Turn this straight before I really took that down. Very cute. And again, this set, I just, you know, you have your blazer, you have your dress, super cute. The little scissors, those embroidery scissors are adorable. You have the scissor shape here. I believe it also has the stamp, and they all have stamps. And then this one is just a button, so it doesn't have a stamp to coordinate, so you just run that through like your die cuts, you know, just pop them on wherever. That'd be very, very cute. Oh, sorry guys. So yeah, so just super cute. And you know what? I think I'm going to pop on some of the neutral dots. Like, why not? So I'm going to grab some of these guys. And let's see here. I'll just pop them on. We have some of the mid-size ones, I think. There are 4 sizes in these, if you've seen that unboxing video. And maybe like one here, and one here. I always like to put them a little bit like, I have some here, some opposite in the same kind of group of 3. Maybe one there. Oopsie. Came with me. And up here, and then 2 more down here. So thanks for watching, guys. I will have images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box. I had to take a quick pause. I don't remember if I had mentioned that I will link the original video so you can see all the different designs there. And I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.